a result, an absolute most after last weekend. The performance, definitely, maybe an icing on the cake. A big win wrapped up here this afternoon.
Yeah, we're delighted. Last week was really disappointing, as they say, when you lose a game, it's a longer trip home, and it most certainly was. But no, today was about winning and getting the job done. Obviously, we've a lot of players out that we're hoping to get back in the next week or two, which would be a massive boost. So today was about getting the job done, making sure we're still in the fight after the game, and we are.
A couple of early wides maybe from the side, but when that Heston Byrne axis kicked in, it really kind of gave the lads a lift coming towards the half-time break.
It did. Keith, I think, on 110, 111 there again today, which just, I think sometimes you have to call it out. It's phenomenal kicking what he's done in the first 4 games. Jack was brilliant when we scored 1-3. He was the main man in that period, so it was really good for us to get through that period. Obviously, after losing last week, there was going to be a nervousness, there was going to be a bit of anxiousness. I'd say you were, never mind about us, I'd say you were, even the Leitrim supporters were, so it was nice to get through that period of the first 15 minutes and then kick on.
Yeah, that was a very difficult first 15 minutes. Physicality at Carlow was causing a few problems, but you rallied well.
Yeah, when nervousness kicks in, you try to play safe more so than play the other way. And as soon as we got out of that kind of habit, and I think probably Jack drove us through that, once you get out of that habit, it's good. But we were just playing too safe in the first half and first 15 minutes. And once we started expressing ourselves, kicking the ball into the boys, running hard lines, I think we were good,
And the 2 goals came in the first half, they were really turning points.
Massive. Keith's goal, again, from a brilliant turnover, like Aidan Flynn back today, was just massive for us. I think it took him maybe 10-15 minutes to get himself going, and once he got it going, it was brilliant. He had a great turnover in the middle of the field, but I don't know if he noticed or not, but brilliant turnover. Jack is free, and then when it runs through, it's a great strike. And then the third one, lovely flick from Tom, or the second one, lovely flick from Tom, good pass from Keith, and then a good finish by Jack.
Discipline was a big problem today, Andy, for both sides. In the start, we gave away a lot of frees in the first half. They kept in touch with us through that. You tightened that up in the second half, but then they're just ill-disciplined in the second half. They lost 3 players in 3 minutes.
Yeah, just to make sure we clarify that, our discipline was giving away a few soft frees. I'm not sure we got many bookings, no red cards, which is a great sign for us. But yeah, it's something we need to tighten up on. We're giving away too many frees. Rossiter kicked too many last week for Wexford, and again today we gave away a few too many. But all in all, when a game is like that and it's robust, and I'd be happy with the guys sticking at it. No black cards, no red cards, and that was a big thing for us.
How much did the kind of overall game plan, what you want to do, kind of go out the window? It's not often you find yourself playing 15 versus 12 in an actual competitive game, so there was an onus on maybe the guys to kind of push up and make the most of it, and it was almost Harlem Globetrotters type stuff there towards the end. It was great to see guys getting on the score sheet in all manner of different shapes and forms, and it could be very important coming into the campaign.
Yeah, I was thinking Paddy on his 100th cap would have got a score, but his two boys, McNulty and Sweeney, were telling me that they want to be picked as well, so they weren't giving the ball off easy to him. But ruthless boys, yeah. So no, it was really good to see the boys. Barry to come in. Yes, he scored the goal in the FPD, but today was his real debut, and for him to come in with his first touch to kick the ball over the bar shows the class he has. I think all the rest of the subs did really well when they came in as well.
And next Sunday is a huge day for Leitrim. It's a huge day for Andy Moran and for the Leitrim team and their campaign. Wicklow beating Laois yesterday has made that game a huge game for you, Andy.
Huge game. There's no beating around the bush with this one. It's the next 3 games are huge for us. We're delighted to have 2 of them games at home, but the next 3 games for us are absolutely massive games. And listen, you can just take them one game at a time. You see when the GAA decide to play a level of fixtures that they're playing at, you can see the injuries that are kicking in now. The boys are getting hamstrings, you have the Sigerson kicked in along with it, and expecting players to play 3 games on the bounce in the space of what? Crazy amount of days. Yeah, not even it's way too much for an amateur player to have to do that, and so we need to manage that as well as we can. We try to get a few boys off today as early as we can. We'll assess the injuries and we'll move down to Wicklow and we'll see what we can do in that game, but we're hoping to get a good result on there.
Yeah. You mentioned Paddy Maguire getting 100 caps. Of course, Emma Mulligan on the field today as well, also 100 caps for the county. Having the experience in the dressing room along with, say, the youth of someone like Barry McNulty coming in, how nice is it to have a spread and how hard is it to manage that?
It's not hard because the 2 guys are such good characters. Like Emlyn comes in, just helps out, does what he can do for the team. Had an exceptional 2 weeks of training there. He wasn't even in the squad last week. We called him down late. Was brilliant again on Wednesday and deserved a shot there today because he was so good at training. And Maguire. He's just an athletic freak. He just runs, and he just enjoys the game, and he just gets on with it. For him to get 100 caps today, from being captain in 2012 and then to be still playing in 2023, just says it all about him. And like I often say, for people in my own, it's very easy to get 100 caps. It's still a hard thing to do, but it's easier because you might play 16, 17 games a year. In Leitrim, for them years, you might have been playing 7, 8 games. So it takes longer to accumulate them caps. And for Emlyn and Paddy to have them, geez, we're just so proud of them and very proud to have them in the dressing room.
Andy, thanks so much.
Thanks, lads. Thank you.